So what were we doing? Oh right, we left it on a cliffhanger, kind of intentionally. It was a cliffhanger. There's supposed to be some like crazy mole people inside the church. Still saying call back Alice. Does it call back Alice for the armor thing? I feel like I already did that, but I guess got to do it again. All right, betcha. All right, what's this? A strange stillness fills you. As you look ahead, you should walk here, not run. Run. Why, 'cause it's a church? Or the forked lightning pattern you saw outside? Bark beetles? No, it looks intentional. Some long-forgotten style. Bark beetles? Whatever that means. This grotesque wooden figure looks half-finished. Oh, is this maybe what Estelle was talking about with like the crazy people, like the crab people? Yeah, that looks a bit... They're actually carving bodies into the wooden beams? Who did that? I can't imagine that's what the church originally intended. The blackboard is filled with complex equations. They look recent. Uh-oh. Scientist gone mad? 2 decks of reel-to-reel tape spinning on empty? That's all, and this is cool as fuck. I know, it's so painterly and pretty. Portable Harman Wowshy tape recorder. Harman Wowshy? Okay. What is this?
In white, silver, and apricot faience, the young mother of humanism stands above you. A crack runs across her body. She is impossibly tall, oval-faced and sad. A dark and radiant majesty.
It looks pretty cool.
This is her innocence, Dolores Day.
Who's that?
Cradled in her arms are a pair of glowing lungs, clearly visible from underneath her flowing dress.
Leave me alone,
You should
woman.
kneel.
Should I kneel? I'm gonna find Jesus.
Your knees touch the floor. The floorboards are hard and cold. There you kneel among the snowdrifts, diffuse light falling on your hands from beyond the glass.
Let's look up.
The woman looks down at you kneeling. She towers among her followers, architects, laymen, courtiers. There is a sad smile on her lips and a glint in her green-blue eye of what? Compassion? Remorse?
I honestly feel like she's looking down on me.
She acknowledges the passing of someone who is still alive. You.
It's remorse? Mourning? It's not possible to live? It's compassion. Say it's compassion.
As that soft word passes through your mind, the lieutenant draws an X-shaped cross from shoulder to shoulder.
Do the same as you get up.
Your fingertips touch your chest 4 times. Then you rise from your knees into the apricot-colored light of the window. Above you, the woman still smiles her distant smile, sundered by the crack in the glass.
This is Dolores Day.
The old woman in the village was right. This must be the Dolorian Church of Humanity in Martinez, or the small Pinewood Church in some records.
You knew of this place?
It's a minor landmark, not easy to find. Most maps misplace it. It was built not long after Ravachol's founding, 300 or so years ago, by first-generation settlers.
On the coast of an uninhabited archipelago where only animals had roamed before, in the wild reeds.
Okie dokie. What else do you know?
There used to be 7 stave churches on the coast. Les Sept Sœurs, they call them. The 7 Sisters. Only one remains. The rest were burnt in the revolution or used for building materials.
But not this one.
We should be respectful here, although the building appears to be deserted. I do not believe we'll find anything connected to the lynching here.
Really?
Something else, perhaps?
Oh yeah, related to the lynching? I guess not, but we're on a different quest. We're on a side quest at the moment, Kim.
Respectful? Is the lieutenant a follower of Delorianism?
He probably doesn't want to fuck with anyone's, religious stuff.
A pang of guilt. the lieutenant is leaving something out.
Do you know why it was abandoned?
I have a theory, yes. There was a police raid a while back. I heard the place was shot to pieces.
Why?
The old woman in the village was being tactful with us when she didn't mention it. She has more respect for the RCM than many around here.
Don't fucking tell me. I'm gonna be like, who conducted this raid? And it's gonna be like, well, it was you.
Well, your station was involved, I hear. Although I can't be sure.
Let me guess. This broken glass? I did that? Sure. I probably fucking did. And if anyone's dead in here, it's probably me.
How come the lieutenant isn't sure? Is this confidential information?
Not sure.
3 precincts were involved in the raid, and people say Precinct 41 was one of them.
I don't remember being here.
I am pretty sure it was a clandestine operation. I don't know anything more about it, why it was conducted, or who participated. I try not to pry into extra-district matters.
Alright, guys. I know what clandestine means, but I'm gonna look it up and tell you what it means just because I know everyone else is very confused. So, if you're confused by what clandestine means, Merriam-Webster Dictionary says, marked by, held in, or conducted with secrecy, surreptitious. A clandestine love affair. Yep, that's exactly what I thought it was.
Clandestinity.
Oh,
Clandestinity.
sorry if that was loud. Clandestinely. Clandestinity. I didn't know that you could say clandestinity. I mean, I did know that actually, but, you know, it's, in the back of my mind, my very big mind. If I was here, I should find out what I was doing. Better to forget. I should find out.
Good luck. You will not get information on a confidential operation from your station secretary just by calling. If you really don't remember, it might be better to keep this one forgotten.
Alright. As you work him, my theory, look at the glass here, and I think it's this glass. Very dangerous. I reckon. I went in. Drove my car in. Because, knowing me, that's apparently what I just fucking do.
It happened a while ago. It's unimportant to our business in Martinez now.
Kim, are you a follower of Deloreanism?
Yes, we all are. Her name, body, and rule are synonymous with humanism. The laws we enforce are Delorean in origin.
I mean, I can't argue with that, but, right. I don't like her, she looks like a lever. I didn't think you were spiritual.
It's not spiritual, it's constitutional. The DeLorean system does not demand faith, only accordance.
Oh, okay, that's interesting. How did I know this is a mother of humanism?
Despite the damage you've done to yourself,
First
the
check.
title appears lodged in your hippocampus. This is Her Innocence, Dolores Day. The innocence of humanism, internationalism, and the welfare state. Perhaps the most famous human being ever to have lived.
The most famous human being? What about Dick Mullen? I'm sure Dick Mullen is probably the most famous human ever.
No amount of Commodore Red can wipe her sad smile from your brain thing.
Well, concept.
It has survived the deluge and haunts you still, and will haunt you forever, as it haunts all men.
Wait, what exactly is an innocence? I've heard of this system.
The highest category of historic individual, an embodiment of the world's spirit.
This category. Tyrant?
In a way, an innocence is elected to office by the founding party, a precedent that has taken place a mere 6 times in the entirety of history. The legal system of the Real Belt is built from the ground up to accommodate inauthentic rule should it coincide with our time.
You know, I don't agree with that, Asymptote. I am not trying to battle my desire to pick the misogynistic ones, okay? I can't believe you'd even say that. I can't believe you. Oh, I need to bring my chat back in. I don't know how, but I absolutely ruined the chat in this one. Does that change that one? No, it doesn't. Absolutely fucking ruined my chat here. Fascinating. How's that fascinating? Here we go. Okay.
An innocence is infallible. The decisions made by one are not decisions. They are inevitabilities. What would have happened anyway? Only accelerated, packed into decades instead of centuries. An innocence is a continuous, compressed event, a sacred human being. It is an honor and a glory to live when one is in office.
Is one in office now?
No, we are alone.
Okay. So when did she rule?
300 years ago, in the wake of the discovery of this Isola, the Insulindian, by explorers from the continent of Muindi. She is, among other things, the innocence of inter-isolary travel and the connected world.
What do you mean misogynistic? I'm just saying, man, I'm just saying. You're gonna tell me that this is the most famous woman in the whole, or even just person in the whole world? I heard more about Dick Mullen in the first... How many hours have I put into this game by now? Like 10, 12 hours? I have heard Dick Mullen pretty much every single episode. Dolores Day... Well, actually, she probably was mentioned at one point, but I just forgot. Fuck, I'm a misogynist. What else do I know?
Many things. You know she was a woman of the court, the wife of an influential Marchese, and eventually the principal advisor to Irene La Navigateur, Queen of Serene, modern-day Sir La Clé. Also, that she was gorgeous beyond beauty.
Oh, fuck. I'm just a right bigot now.
Draped in ancient sadness. Are you sure you want to remember this bit of historic trivia? Standing under a long, slender form like this, dwarfed.
Oh, he's feeling emasculated. Where does this come from?
The past. It's a silo of sadness, fermenting. You should keep away. No, you must know.
Okay, what else? Was she smart?
Terribly, women of the court were expected to play both contract bridge and chess sufficiently well to prove an interesting challenge to a man. A simple grasp in matters of philosophy, theology, and science was
Similar.
encouraged. She was, by all means, a kept woman.
Yo, he said simple. It says similar on the text. Well, fuck. Sounds like Dolores Day was just the fucking package. Good
She
for
made
her.
the most of her position in the antediluvian court, a court visited by the most prominent thinkers and artists of the day. In secret, she was becoming the era's preeminent philosopher of the state. A scalpel, a piercing gaze. She was an almost preternaturally magnetic and intelligent individual. To her contemporaries, she appeared out of time, a messenger from the future of the species. We all fell in love with her, head over heels. Even before she was declared an innocence, her influence was tremendous.
What? Well, I guess if you are going to be worshipped, you kind of have to be the real deal, right? How come?
It was on her advice that Irene La Navigateur sponsored a number of voyages into the Pale. A costly, often tragic endeavor, ultimately vindicated by the discovery of the new world, the piece of reality you're standing on.
So she's Magellan?
She was crowned 2 years after the first expedition returned, setting in motion what is widely considered the greatest era in history.
You see,
The DeLorean era.
I can say wow or I don't care. I'm going to say wow, because I think that is wow. Okay?
Wow, indeed. When her innocence was declared, and the queen she had advised for years fell on her knees before her, she was so overcome with emotion that her lungs started glowing in her chest.
Okay, is this what people... This must be what people think when they hear about, like, Moses parting the Red Sea. It's like, okay, that happened.
Bystanders reported golden filaments lighting the already sunlit chamber around her, clearly visible beneath her dress.
Right.
That is why the lungs are the symbol of love for the cultures of the Real Belt.
Was there something terrifying about her?
Terrifying is a term too emotionally charged for your semantic memory, or what remains of it. But terrifying. It's a simple word. She was bad for humanity, and you shouldn't have started thinking about her.
Yeah, me and my bigot ass, we agree with that. And there was something bad about her I want to know. You're right, time to... No, I want to know.
You already do. Although she is often considered to be the greatest human being to ever live, there was something ominous about Dolores Day, constantly surrounded by her terriers.
Terriers? Honestly, I thought it was gonna say terriers, like the dog. And I was like, she has a bunch of terriers? Yeah, that's sussy.
She was the most socially secluded and least self-aware of all the innocences. Some modern thinkers would consider her a war criminal for the campaigns she waged against the Mesk state. And then there were the resettlement programs.
I'm sorry, resettlement programs? I'm not gonna lie, guys, that sounds a little bit too close to our re-education camps. What happened?
The Mesk state tried to detach itself from innocentic rule. Parts of the world were experiencing whiplash from accelerating into secularism. Her mandatory education programs and mass resettlement of upstream Marguerite were problematic as well. Dissenters were suppressed by a military force she called the Army of Humanity.
Okay.
Suggesting those who fight against it are not part of humanity.
I don't think I like that. I don't think I like this chick. And it's not because I'm misogynistic. It's kind of reminding me a lot of like the social climate of today. If you're not with us, you're against us type deal. And it's like, hey, you know what? It's not that I'm against you. It's just that there are some positions that some people have that I'm like, it's a little bit far. It's a little bit crazy. And I'm not really keen on that.
She adored chess, yes, but also military war games. Dolores Day
Okay, Queen.
often holds a tiny tin soldier between her index finger and thumb in icons such as this. She was also blonde, the blondest woman you have ever seen, with green eyes the color of the Pacentic, mare interregnum.
I know we were talking about the sorority, where that the sorority leader was chewing out her sisters for being rude to the frat they were paired with. And then she went on to become Dolores Day. She went and called all of her sorority sisters stupid cocks. Now she's Dolores Day. If you're not with Sigma Zeta, then you're against us.
Little is known of her Marchese husband. It's as if he vanished from history after completing his role, which was to introduce Dolores Day to court. In conclusion, yes, there is something lonely, paranoid, and even terrifying that people seldom mention, but feel when they think of her.
Right.
This subtle terror is part of her iconography.
That is pretty iconic.
Lieutenant Yefrater, you've stood there for over 5 minutes. What are you thinking of, if I may ask?
Blowing lungs, that's fucked up. She's not human. Yeah, war criminal. Okay. She's somehow connected to the case. I don't think so. Well, she is the most beautiful, so you just say she's beautiful.
That she is. A great sacred piece. I wonder what we are doing here, however. In this church, I mean. The coast in general. We shouldn't linger. This isn't a good place to get lost in.
I don't think I'm getting lost. It's like a triangle. It's just a... Alright, Alright, let's see if I can crack this. 42%, that might as well be a 1%, let's be real.
A jigsaw of broken shards falls
I
into
love this
place in
woman.
front of you. A ghostly reconstruction of the stained glass window. Before it was shattered, there was an older woman beneath the younger one.
Oh.
And a text. A light motif below them both.
Okay, fuck yeah, we finally fucking got one. 42%. I am a humanism now. Is it humanism? I'm a Dolores Deez person. What shattered this mosaic?
Unknown.
Well, that's useful, thank you. Who is this older woman?
The escutcheon on her throne says, Irene the Navigator. She is depicted as an older woman wearing thick-rimmed eyeglasses, holding a golden Reichsapfel in one hand and a scepter in the other. This is the queen her innocence day advised. Above, she herself is whole.
I'm just gonna look it up just so you guys know what a Reichsapfel is. Reichsapfel. Reichsapfel. So that's like the little orb thing. And you know what's interesting? Is that sounds German. Reichsapfel? Not because it has Reich in it, okay? God, guys. Obviously, okay, Globus Cruciger. What is the orb that Jesus holds? A Globus Cruciger, but... Oh. Reichsapfel. You know what's interesting in German? I know that Apfel, or Apfele, I think, is apple. Wiktionary. The Free Dictionary. German. Ein Reichsapfel. Yeah, I was just gonna say that I remember watching a documentary about the royal family in the UK, the good old UK, and I learned that apparently the royal family, they're all like German. They have like German history. Oh, I'm gonna look that up again. I don't want to be wrong about this, but are the royal family German? Okay, he has deep German ancestry, but they're not German by nationality, they're British. Okay, whatever. Yes. So first in 1714, Queen Anne died childless. Next best claim. The next best Protestant claim, which is an important factor, was George I, King of Hanover. It was a Highland rebellion to try and get Catholic James Stewart on the throne, but it failed. George I spoke German and French, but no English. Regularly off at Hanover, running things there. He and his successor George II were regularly criticised for dragging Britain into continental waters on behalf of Hanover. Fast forward, Queen Victoria, direct descendant of George's, and a member of the House of Hanover, she cemented the German connection by marrying Prince Albert of Saxe-Coburg-Gotha, taking his surname, changing the royal house to that of Saxe-Coburg-Gotha. Wow. What a one, the then King George V? V is 5. Yeah, it is. Decided to change the name to Windsor. That is a much nicer name. Saxe-Coburg-Gotha was a bit too German for everyone's taste. So yes, by ancestry, if not by actual nationality, language and culture, our royal family are German, except for Prince Philip, he's Greek. Okay, that's a whole other can of worms I'm not getting into right now. Are you fucking serious? I did not know that. I don't know. Okay. Yes.
Small figures of wise men, common men, worshippers walk up the stairs to stand at her feet. Secret servicemen, 30 years, stand in a row guarding her. It must have taken years to produce this work in all its dizzying detail.
The motto, what does it say?
Below both women, in luminous black letters, Après la vie, mort. Après la mort, la vie de nouveau.
Such a cool sounding language.
And then along the left side, Après le monde, la gré. Après le gré, le monde de nouveau. After life, death. After death, life again. After the world, the pale. After the pale, the world again. This is the great leitmotif of humanism, a summary of the effect of the discovery of this isola, the insulindian, on human thinking. A tremendous sea change akin to finding life after death.
Yeah, and you could say that because it's like kind of snowy outside when you're in Revachol. Uh, you could argue that the city that you start in is the Pale. Like we are in the Pale, and then after the Pale, you find the world again. What that could be for Harry, I don't know. Is it this used to say afterlife, death after?
Death, life again. After the world, the pale. After the pale, the world again. This exaltation is common in Dolorean sacralism. In the early years, it was even incorporated as the RCM slogan. No more, however.
What? Why?
It was deemed subservient to use a strongly moral intern-related motto. We already suspected of bootlicking. The sentence was also seen as too feminine. It was a macho thing.
Yeah. Thinking philosophically about dying and rebirth, too feminine for me. Pah. What is the RCM motto now? Nothing?
Justice, union, prudence, and force.
I like the other one.
So do I.
Alright, step back. Alright, that's it for the...
The mother of humanism towers above you.
Yeah, whatever. Well, this does not seem like a great place to have a rave. When you got glass just, like, waiting to impale people. Bowl is filled with water, a live wire runs directly in it. That sounds good. That sounds epic.
The silence in this part of the church, it's almost palpable. All the shifting matter and shuffling of living things is gone. Nothing seems to exist beyond the church anymore. Maybe if you were to stand in just the right spot, even your footsteps would be completely silent.
I still hear something.
And then it's gone. Almost all of it, but for the faintest of hums.
It's the cold Mama Darkwa, we got him.
You can hardly hear your own breathing.
Stomp your feet and clap your hands. I have to do one of these? Fuck my... I do not want to do that. Just yell as loud as you can. Yeah.
Your voice is barely audible.
Stop.
Not you produce a few muffled thumps, after which the silence feels even more total, somehow.
What is this, Kim? This architecture?
The lieutenant points to his ears and shakes his head. Then he leans closer.
Can you hear anything?
Not really, but it's extraordinary. I've never experienced anything like this.
I wonder why the church was built with such strange acoustics.
Right.
His detached tone conceals how uncomfortable he is. Maybe the church was designed this way to prevent boisterous activity, singing and dancing on its premises.
Sounds like I said, not a good place for a rave. Definitely realize something odd is happening. It's probably nothing. Maybe they want to discourage singing and dancing, but then he's gonna be like, but Dolores Day was a lover of the arts.
Could be.
He doesn't seem entirely convinced, though.
Look up into the bell tower.
The orderly rows of ceiling panels become barely visible, then disappear completely in the darkness of the tower overhead.
Try to see beyond this shadow. 17%. Okay. We did not notice anything. We cannot see. You see, I don't have cat's eyes. I have normal eyes.
Just darkness without end.
Ow.
It makes your head spin.
What's the darkness like?
Filled with vague shapes of woodwork, the sense of a great height. There's nothing. You're dizzy.
Officer, what are you looking at?
Link.
You see something hanging from the rafters, looking straight at you
Oh,
with
hell.
dark eyes.
Hell fucking no. What the fuck is that?
Maybe it's possible to talk to it.
Bro, are you seeing this? This is creepy. I'm gonna ignore it. The spider has spun its web around this wood-carved pillar. Well, good for the spider, I guess. I'm still hungry. I had an apple, I'm still hungry. Oh, shoes. Plus empathy? Hell yeah. What's my current shoes? Composure, minus savoir-faire? Didn't I have something that was taking away from empathy? I don't remember. Yeah, maybe I'll put that on for empathy. Oh yeah, that's fucking sick. Hell yeah. Can't level up just yet. What is the time? It's 4 o'clock. Okay. Money! Dude, I got so much money from this place. I do not have to crack paint a glass colorful. Came from the stained glass window. It still has letters on it too. Interesting. Ross has drawn flowers on the glass, obscuring the view. What's this? Ooh, a scarf. What does that replace? A bow tie? Oh, I like the drama. The added drama is nice. Yeah. Is that not, yeah, a bottle? A little bottle? A bottle for me to take? Alright, I guess we'll talk to this freak.
Is that a man? Looks more like part of the carpentry of the building came alive and is now studying you intently.
Is the police?
The man leaned forward a little, fixing you with a steady, unreadable gaze, then speaks.
Habitual alcohol use has made you into a scared little pussy, Holmes. But don't worry, everything's gonna be alright. You come to the right place.
We should get out of here, Kim. I'm being called out.
That accent is Villalobos, a peninsula in Mesk and a district in Jamro. There's a sizable contingent of Villalobos-speaking Mesks in Revachol.
Okay.
Hold on. Stop it right there. Pussy, what's with this?
I'm not scared. I just don't understand why the female sexual organs have to be associated with weakness. Oh, I'm gonna say that.
You really got a case of frayed nerves, pussy. And this usage comes from pusillanimous. Everybody knows that.
Are you 5 years old?
Oops.
Nah. He's doing the thing where it's like I can't even think of an example. I know what you're doing, mister. I don't like it. Pussy is the usage comes from pusillanimous. Everybody knows. Nah.
Chill out, man. Here you could receive the mother's love. And when you're ready, she will take your hand and lift you out of that despair at the bottom of that bottle.
Alright, honestly, great. I could use that.
This man is obviously a habitual narcotics user.
Oh.
Do we really need to question him?
How do you know that, Kim? Wow, Kim's a bit judgy today.
I'm put off by this religious stuff, he thinks. And maybe the ceiling climbing, too. It's all very hard to square with the lieutenant's own view of reality.
Yeah, you know, it is true. It's a very creepy area, and then this guy isn't really helping. So, you know, Kim is kind of right, I think.
Hey, and what was that about, the bottle again? You haven't even drank that much lately. Lay off it already.
I haven't drunk anything. I guess I have a bit of a problem that's been getting out of hand lately, but I'm a policeman. I need to talk to you about police things. I don't know anything about alcohol use. Yeah, I'll admit it.
Está crudo, way. I see deep inside you. Your body and your spirit are suffering greatly from overindulgence, and you don't even know it.
I do know it. Fuck you. I don't like this guy. How do you know what I'm feeling? I'm actually here on behalf of some young people looking to establish a nightclub.
I know it's hard to admit that you have a problem. I was like you once. Couldn't take
Here we
an
go.
honest look at the damage Albino was doing to my mind and my spirit.
Here we go.
You know, actually, since we're here, you may want to pay attention to what the ceiling climber is saying.
I'm getting fucking cooked out here. What the hell? For some reason I feel like you have a point there. Who do you think you are? Some crazy guy under the roof? What is this shit? You know, alcohol is central to my identity. If I wouldn't drink, I just wouldn't be me. This is stupid. I don't even know what this is. That's all well and good, but we need to talk about the unlicensed occupation of ecclesiastic property. I think you have a point there.
Don't trust me. Trust the mother. I'm only the messenger, Holmes. This is the Church of the Mother of Silence. You are welcome here.
You have no idea what the fuck he's talking about. Is he just trying to throw you off your game?
How do you not get what he's trying to do?
Whatever it is, he's quite confident about it. Just look how gracefully he sways.
And that's what we're meant to be doing. We're not meant to be sitting at our desks all day. We're meant to be swaying from beams.
'Tis not an act, my liege. Saving perchance he hath deceived his very self. This man is a zealot.
You must be the crab man.
Never known myself to be a crab. But if that's the name you got for me, I won't stop you from using it.
Hey, so neighbors who came up with this name, not me.
I always thought of myself more like a flame, flickering along the rafters and beams. It may be that I gotta work on my technique.
What were you before you became a crab man?
I was in a gangway, but my memories of that time are fading. Most of them are already gone.
I lost my memory too, and it haunts me. I lost my memory too, but I like it. It's like I get to create a whole new me, start again from scratch. Don't like that one. So you used to be in a gang, but you don't really remember. It sounds convenient. So many people losing their memory. A certain portent of doom. I mean, it's like it's not like, yeah, you get to make a new identity, but eventually you're gonna remember things, and also it's like, well, what about the people you hurt? I don't know. Used to be a gang, but you don't really remember. You would say you created a new me.
That's not really the point, I say. You gotta give yourself over to service. Service of the mother, that is.
Oh, this guy talks like my mother.
Do you remember your name, sir?
The lieutenant is not particularly interested in this information. He's just trying to assert some control over the conversation.
Thank you.
Tiago's my name, but those syllables don't mean much to me these days. A name isn't just your identity, but also, so to speak, your place amongst your fellows, your place in the world. I ain't got no use for such a place anymore.
My name is Harriet Dubois, and my place in the world is Lieutenant W. Freighter. Names are out. I don't care what mine is. My name sets me apart from my fellows. How often do you meet a Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau? I'll just be.
That's just the thing, Holmes. None of that matters.
This is what your unemployed friend is doing on a Tuesday. What are you doing here?
This is a special place. There's a perforation in the world up there. A way out into nothingness. This church was built around it for purposes of veneration.
Okay.
I circled it, nurtured by the silence bestowed by the mother. One of these days, I'll be pure enough to go drink from it directly.
Okay. Well, you know it's talking about Dolores, right? So what will happen?
I will be incinerated, but not destroyed. Finally, I won with the state of the world before reality began.
That sounds a bit like substitution behavior, no? You know a thing or two about that.
Substitution behavior? I don't know what the fuck is going on. I still don't understand what you're doing in the church. Like Harry drinks to forget, like his problems or whatever. This guy turns to religion instead. Are these yours?
I think they were. A long time ago. I had to shed them like skins to get closer to the center of the silence. You could have them. I don't need them anymore.
Are you not cold?
They look pretty dapper, actually.
Oh yeah. I'm already wearing them, so I wasn't gonna give them back anyway.
I'm a seraph, Holmes. I sing the mother's glory.
You should sing for me, the superstar cop.
I ain't from no Marietti,
Oh.
if that's what you're thinking. And the song I sing is silent as the mother.
You're annoying.
Marietti is a mesque style of music and dance, commonly seen at all manner of festivities, especially weddings. It's delightfully quaint, owing to its peasant origins. He lost his cool there for a moment. Seems you hit some nerve.
Really? How did you even find this place?
Hard to say. I think I did some construction work here, back when I still had material worries. Up there, I realized what the true purpose of the church was. Been spending a lot of time here ever since. The past is nothing to me now, eh? It didn't belong to me.
Right. We didn't just switch one drug for another?
It's not like that at all, man. It's just faith and joyful service.
Then you don't understand it because Dolores Day doesn't need your faith. She just needs you to be a good human.
Too gleeful, those words. He is lying. Not to you, to his very own self.
Faith is kind of a drug.
I heard that before, Way. And I know I can't convince you on the spot. But think, when's the last time you woke up from silent communion with a hangover, regretting what you did last night?
When was the last time? Wait. I mean, there's other things you can do to have a good time.
There are drugs darker than alcohol circling your system.
Like what? Agree or disagree?
I know it will take time. Don't sweat it. No, no, no. There's a new god in town.
Oh.
And she can't be painted or sculpted because she has no limb or even a face. She is the end.
Oh, so it's not about Dolores Day. Never mind.
She is a cavity in the dark beyond sense. She saved me, but I couldn't describe her to you. No one can, Holmes, and no one ever will.
The sinewy figure lingers on the wooden beams, blending into the shadows.
You've been here for a long time. Did you see the police raid that took place here?
Something like that.
Ooh.
Did you witness it?
Not really, or at least I don't remember much of it anymore. The mother's love has done its job. That's what's so great about the mother. It lets you forget about everything.
I don't like this guy. Do you know where the other spooker is? Pointing at the strange machines around you?
Other spooker? Oh, esa viejita es muy estudiosa. Don't know, Holmes.
Vieta is Grandma?
Wait, so there is another person living in the church and it's in Vieta?
No. I just call her viejita because of her clothes. She's actually quite young. Or maybe not that young. Age is just one of the many masks we wear.
It's kind of poetic. Yeah. You don't know where she is?
That's what I said, Holmes.
Okay. How can you not know that when you both live here?
Don't really follow her comings and goings. Just see her typing on her computer now and then. We got different interests.
So you've got nothing else to tell me?
I'm afraid not, Essay. You just have to wait until she comes back, or
Some ravers want to turn this place into a nightclub. Can they do it?
the ones in the tent outside, right? I see them. Guessing they're the ones who call me a crab. Probably scared of me.
They have a reason to be?
Nah, man. They look pretty funny. And I don't harm no one anymore. Anyway.
So what do you think about the nightclub?
Why not? They wouldn't bother me none. I'm usually way up there, imbibing. Ain't no music on earth that can reach where I go.
That sounds pretty peaceful.
Might even be nice to have some company.
Okay.
He said that in spite of himself. He's more attached to the human than he'd like to think.
Okay, thanks. Alright, we did it, Kim. We did it. We figured it out. The people can use the church as a nightclub? What is that? Did I do anything with this?
A machine stands in the corner, watched over by the figures on the stained glass window. It's turned on and quivering with soft electricity.
A radio computer. And it's turned on.
These machines sometimes harbor traps, he thinks. Alarm systems and the like. Let's be careful.
We should leave. I doubt this place bears any connection to the case.
So behind you're right, let's get out of here. What is this strange thing?
A radio computer. We have one down at the station. No, I don't know how to operate it or what it's used for. Let's go.
A quaint little box of radio waves.
Hold on. I think, methinks might save scum, because I'm
A
curious.
machine stand. The lieutenant doesn't. You see fluorescent play and print buttons on the keyboard. A hatch connected to the central compartment is wide open. The lieutenant says nothing. You see the machine's glowing frame reflected back from his diamond-shaped glasses. You're free to proceed.
Inside?
Behind the hatch sits a cube-like crisscross of filaments, smoldering in the dark like fireflies. Silver tape on the side says, in black marker, log, February to March.
Play?
A bar of fabric right above the keyboard starts producing a soft hum. The sound of static seeps through the machine's planar magnetic driver. The static gets louder, slowly filling up the abandoned hall until a voice speaks out, crackling and old, cutting into the air.
Good afternoon, Fortress Accident on Saint-Brune. This is the East Elysium Repeater Station 1. Please repeat. Is this the personal log?
What? Fortress accident sense. What's the personal log?
The filament you have inserted into the core.
You mean the glowing thing? Tape?
I don't know. That's what I'm asking. Is this the personal log?
Yes.
Good. Please repeat the password.
Let's look around. There's no use trying to guess the answer. Maybe he knows something.
Is it my birthday? I don't know the password.
Received. I will register Fortress Accident. Is there anything else I can do for you today?
What are you, a machine or are you alive?
Yes, I am alive. I am 74 years old and my name is Yvonne.
She repeats passwords. Programming people are all paranoid.
Yvonne, my partner here tells me that you're here because radio computer guys are all paranoid.
They're merely cautious. It's my job to protect their filaments as a password repeater at the East Elysium Station.
Oh, this is new.
Doesn't it get lonely? Sitting
Doesn't get
there all
lonely.
Lonely? Why would it get lonely? I get to talk all day to people like you over a warm cup of tea.
That's nice. And you know what? I haven't had a cup of tea yet. God damn it.
That's why she does this.
Oh,
Now, please tell me if there's any...
Fortress accent.
The company on whose name the terminal you're currently using has been registered to.
Do you have any other info about this company?
One moment. Fortress Accident SCS produces revolutionary interactive call-in radio games. That's what the catalog says.
Okay.
That's not bad.
So conceptual. And what's that, this interactive call-in radio game?
Any other questions?
Alright, off.
Goodbye, Fortress.
The machine's keyboard is still illuminated.
Print?
Nothing happens.
Alright, let's go ask the thing, the crab guy, Tiago.
Oh, hey, Wade. There's coffee in the back. Too many times, essay. You need it for something.
Surveys are a good way to fish for personal information, especially in the name
Is
of
first degree
public
murder investigation Mark
safety.
knows.
The lieutenant raises his eyebrow, but doesn't say anything.
It could be. I don't know, man.
Don't sweat it, vato. The password is afterlife death. What you
Thank
think of that? Makes me almost pity La Nilita Pequeña when I hear it. I think we're done here, essay.
That was an interesting conversation.
Oh, why?
However, I'm still not sure how it's relevant to our investigation.
You'll see, Kim. You'll see. Now, what did I unlock? I unlocked a wasteland of reality. It's been brought to your attention that you're an alcoholic and that it's sickness and it's killing you. You're crawling on your knees through life, your booze-filled belly dragging on the ground, your brain now fuzzy, now in overdrive, your hair sticking together with today's cold sweat and yesterday's vomit. Perhaps they're right. Anything is better than this, even bone-dry reality itself. Maybe you can quit. Oh no, they're describing me. Come on, Simto, you don't look like that. I think I'm... I guess I'll shut up for now. You've been shutting up. It's fine. We're all getting called out
The
today.
machine's keyboard is still
Play.
the speaker.
Good afternoon.
Again.
Good. Please repeat. Good. I have unlocked the filament. After ending the call, please press print to access the filament. Fortress accident. Is there anything
Okay.
good?
The machine's
Print.
keyboard. The printer prints out a long text document with dated paragraphs. It looks a bit like someone's journal.
Invasive. I'm a nosy bitch.
The first entry, made on the 4th of February, 51, by an unknown author, is short and concise. Arrived at the church. The door was boarded up, so I used the crowbar to get inside. Looks like the place has been deserted. Nothing out of the ordinary, but I'll ask around. Need to figure out how to get the electricity in.
Is this not just going to be like a cells?
The lieutenant leans closer, scouring the printout over your shoulder. Just as you finish reading, he looks up, muttering under his breath.
4th of February. That's over a month ago. Whoever set up those machines has been here for quite a while.
Do you think this log might be connected to the case?
Our case? No, I don't think so. It must be some local eccentric.
Read the second entry.
6th of February, 51. Had a little chat with the local fishermen. Said I shouldn't go near that place, that the church was spooky and ridden with narcotics. It's a little spooky, all right. Still haven't
Say
figured
that
out
again.
the electricity. See? Even one of the spookers themselves says it's unnerving.
Okay, read the third entry.
7th of February, 51. Finally got the electricity in. Next on the agenda, a new antenna. I'm thinking Esca series, something advanced.
Why would she need an antenna? Play radio?
Why would anyone need any of this equipment here?
Read the fourth.
8th of February, 51. Bought the antenna, had some problems setting it up. Called Simo for help. Heard the others are back to making art. Drinking somewhere out of town. Sulislav started a rock band again. Lexi has been seen asking money from strangers.
I don't know any of these names. Unless like all the people who were doing like the rave stuff gave fake names.
Artists, yet again, harassing citizens, stealing badges, occupying public spaces with installations, like the one here.
Yeah, man, fucking artists, dude. I can't stand them.
But at least the artists have their act together. They're qualified labor. They can get work anywhere. Graphic design, ads. The programmers are doing fine too. I mean, they're programmers. The writers, though, they're fucked.
Yeah. We're all fucked, aren't we?
I just have to find out what caused that data loss and be done with it. Still don't understand how it managed to wipe out the backup, when the backup wasn't even connected to the front. I know. Everyone thinks it's impossible. They say I must be lying. I'm here to set it right.
Data loss?
Seems like something to do with radio computers. Unfortunately, I don't know enough about them to understand what the author is saying. Something about the backup data getting destroyed, and how everyone thought it was the author's fault. Let's just keep reading.
Artist, programmer, Lexi, who are all these people?
Her friends? Colleagues? She must be quite educated if she knew how to set up all this machinery.
Josh is done. What if it's the lawyer? No. Educated? Who else around here is educated? Read the 5th entry.
12th of February, 51. Brought some food from the grocery store. Apparently, there's a strike going on in the harbor. Definitely not happy to see the Martinez people again. Everything's now set up in the church. Going to start working tomorrow, 8 a.m.
The strike. We are nearing the date of the murder. Keep reading. I'm interested now. I want to know what's that radio anomaly that sent this person here in the first place.
Kim's always like, there's no way this connects to the case. And I'm like, mate, what if it does?
25th of February, 51. I've been sending data up to Lintel for a while now, trying to recreate the data loss, but nothing. Didn't even feel like logging in, the disappointment. But I did discover a curious audio-spatial anomaly at the back of the church. I've named it the Swallow. It swallows sound. Need to get some mics.
Okay.
Is she talking about?
The silence. Read 7th entry.
28th of February, 51. Yes, the first recordings confirm that the swallow is real and I'm not just losing my mind. It's a pillar of silence with a diameter of approximately 3 meters. Seems like the higher I go, the less I record. This might be a coincidence, or it could be connected to the data loss that led me here.
Or it's a cryptid, or it's an SCP. It's something. That's spooky.
The pillar of silence. She is talking about the silence. Is she suggesting it's more than just an architectural quirk?
But what could it be?
The lieutenant doesn't answer.
Ooh,
He follows
scary.
your gaze, studying the basins. The water shines in them. No ripples.
Read the 8th entry.
March 51. Some kind of young disco men have appeared next to the church. I've been trying to record the silence to find the epicenter, but now it turns out I've also been capturing the future of dance music, one neo-disco song over and over again.
What's the difference between diameter and circumference? I think diameter is just like a circle, basically. Like, it's just measuring like the circleness of something. Radius. Yeah, are they not? Is diameter and circumference the same thing or not? Or my own lame joke. Yeah, radius. Yeah, radius is just like an area, a round area or something, I think. I don't know. It was a joke? Okay, never mind.
Fortunately, the song is so monotonous, I was able to devise an algorithm to factor it out. The other day, one of the disco men came in. Before I could even say hello, she got scared and left. Good. I don't want anyone distracting me from my work.
Yeah, she's describing herself.
A girl on the ice? Sounds like her, yes.
March 51. A new 2-meter aux cable. Noodles. Crackers.
Crackers.
Ping Ping energy drinks. Water. Toothpaste. Gum. Also some canned air.
Yo, we're doing canned air right now? Fuck yeah, dude. I want to lose some brain cells.
Your reading is interrupted by the sound of the church door opening.
You've had an edible? That explains the joke then. Yeah, workshop it. Workshop it. I think it'll do really well at your next stand-up.
A strange woman makes straight for the radio computer.
She looks strict. Canned air, aka galaxy gas. Yeah.
Breaking into my radio computer, I see.
I do apologize for the intrusion, madame. We are with the RCM, you see.
I'm not just breaking in. I'm pursuing a mysterious lead searching for my lost... Okay, do not say that. Representing certain music venue organized. I wouldn't say any of these, but yeah. You haven't heard of Galaxy Gas? No, I don't think so. Unless it's like called something different here.
Well, you won't find any music venue organizers here. It's just me and my computer, and it has been this way for weeks. Now please give me some room. I need 2 seconds to see that you haven't destroyed anything.
We should talk to her after she has rebooted the machine.
So now?
What is it?
I didn't break anything, did I?
No, you just printed out my personal log and wasted some paper.
Well, too bad. Now you're gonna know. Okay, I'll have to watch it in a minute. Sorry, but who are you? What are you doing here?
I am Soona Luukkanen-Kilde, the former lead programmer of Fortress Accident and RSA radios. I have over 16 years of programming experience, and I'm proficient in both Vox and Orbis languages. If you're not here to hire me, I don't really know how I can help you.
I look like I'm hiring? Have you seen the Crab Man?
Nope.
You know he's around.
Yes.
He's seen you.
And?
Okay, it's probably not a big deal then.
No. You're right. I'm not.
Why are there so many machines in this place?
I brought them here. These are my machines. Please don't touch anything.
What are you doing with your radio computer?
I'm working.
Working on what?
Could you just shh for a moment?
It's not just rudeness. It really is
Well,
hard
then
to
stop what
concentrate
you're doing
on
for
whatever
a
she needs
second
to
and
do,
talk to me.
and you're not helping.
What about those bowls of water?
They are connected to my RAIN prefect. Whatever you do, just please don't move them, okay?
Short and terse. There you have it. Whatever she's using.
Great.
What are you doing in an abandoned
You
church?
really like those questions, don't you?
I mean, lady, you could just answer my fucking questions and I'll be out of your hair. I'm a police officer.
I'm conducting scientific research here. You can't throw me out.
What research?
I'm looking for the location of a 2mm hole in the world.
Okay.
She's looking for a disruption in the radio waves. That's what her personal log said.
She should work with the cryptids.
The lieutenant raises his brows,
Cryptozoologists.
but doesn't say anything.
A hole in the world, what does that mean?
Exactly. What does it mean? Up to now, it has been impossible to say what it is because it's impossible to measure nothing.
Interesting.
What do you think it is? What qualities does nothing have? How do you measure something that does not exist?
Talk to the zoologist.
That's a little above your pay grade at the moment.
I can't even understand how we're talking about something that doesn't exist, let alone measure it.
You measure it by its surroundings, by that which does exist, which is what I've been trying to do. I've tried using hydro transducers to record the silence, to find out where it begins.
I had no idea so many people would be so entranced with this fucking church.
Hydro transducers. So that's what those water basins are. Devices for recording sound through water.
But honestly, it's not progressing very well.
Is the hole connected to the data loss?
Yes, that's what led me here.
Oh.
But I suspect it might be something a bit more complicated than that.
Do you have any idea where this hole is located?
Somewhere underneath those roof beams, I assume.
Ah.
Strange things may flourish in the dark.
There's this place at the back of the church, a place where all audible vibrations seem to decease. I've named it the Swallow. And the higher you go, the less you record.
The Pillar of Silence? Are you sure it's not just an architectural quirk?
Right? I think I've heard like some architecture can be really like unique with that stuff.
Maybe, but it's oddly close to the physical coordinates of the data loss that led me to this place. I know.
You think Crabman might be somehow responsible?
No, I don't.
She sounds mildly annoyed by this line of questioning. Her hands typing hundreds of commands into the machine.
The cold Mama Darkwa. Oh wait, I just had this. Wait, was I doing this? Okay, you heard it. The mysterious cold Mama Darkwa. You're certain that you did. Well, maybe not quite certain, but let's say you're hopeful because it would make you very special to be the only human being who can hear this invisible, incorporeal bird, this animate whisper, this particle of sound. You're going to have to keep listening. Sharpen your ear. So what's the solution? Is there no solution or breakthrough imminent? I guess I haven't done it. I guess I haven't gotten it then. You said that the research isn't going well. Why not?
Because it's just trial and error, trying to locate the swallow, the exact point in space. And I don't have a... You know what? It would be really helpful if you could just stop talking and let me work.
Oh, clear.
Great. Thanks.
How do you feel about Nordic dance music?
What? I hate it.
I bet she hasn't even heard it.
What are you, 40?
Maybe I'd have to be on drugs to get it, but to a sober mind it just sounds like uninspired rug whipping. No idea what it has to do with either dancing or music.
Hi, Dimple. Hello. Right, but how do you feel about a club for Nordic dance music? She obviously doesn't fucking care.
This is about those speed freaks in the tent, isn't it? I've got some news for you. It's not a nightclub they want to build here.
What do they want to build then? I sound like I'm so, like, naive.
Take a guess, why don't you?
Petting zoo? I'm still convinced. A petting zoo, a place for animals.
I can't believe they got you so easily. Go have another talk with those up-and-coming entrepreneurs, will you? Thanks.
Good luck. I'm not coming in there.
Alright, I'll let you work in peace. Okay, what the shit? Help a ravers start a nightclub. Sounds like they want to do something nefarious with that. I could not have thought of anything like that. I thought they were good people. I thought they were very good people who have very good intentions and nothing at all bad. What's this?
Call the Mama Darkwa.
Yay!
It's not only your eardrums that register sound anymore. Your very skin has become an organ of hearing. Looking for a whisper, light and low. A god who's very, very silent. Nothing escapes you. A cockroach in the other room. A candy wrapper falling on dry grass.
This timing is
A
good.
drunk falling from a chair in a bar 20 meters away. In fact, you haven't heard the call du Mama Darkwa, but you have discovered that you have amazing hearing. It must be the only part of you the alcohol hasn't drowned out. Keep listening.
Bonuses. +3 perception, golden ear. -1 encyclopedia. No room for anything else. Deleting my memories. Who are you again? Who are you? Who are you people? Alright, well there you have it. We literally spent a whole hour in this fucking church talking to people. That is a pretty, what do you call it? I'm gonna say uninteresting, because there was a lot of lore to figure out or to learn about. And we just got the cold Mama Darkwa, but hey, short one today. A very short one. So I guess next episode we're gonna figure out that the people who wanted to make a nightclub maybe had bad intentions, and I just didn't have any idea. That's crazy. I thought they were good people. Good, honest, working people. I can't believe it. I've been had. The plot thickens.